Hey friends, welcome back to the Broken to Beloved podcast. If you're looking for practical resources for recovery from and safeguarding against spiritual abuse, then this is the place for you. I'm your host, Brian Lee. As an ordained pastor and spiritual abuse survivor, I know what it feels like navigating life after spiritual abuse. I also know what it's like to want to prevent anything from happening to the people you know and love. It's why Broken to Beloved exists. As we move toward the end of the year, I want to take just a few minutes to say thank you to our amazing community. Broken to Beloved turned 2 years old this October, and it's been incredible to look back at what we've built together with you. I'm in the process of creating our 2025 annual report, and it is truly humbling to see the ways that you have engaged with us in this work. Just this year alone, between programs like our annual summit, Cohorts, book club, and gathering, over 4,000 individuals have joined us virtually or in person, looking for practical resources to move toward healing and wholeness. Since our podcast launched last July, we saw 15,000 downloads in 2024, which has jumped to 39,000 downloads just in 2025. This means that since January of 2024, which was our first full year in existence, over 60,000 individuals have engaged with Broken to Beloved through one of our programs. I don't know what to do with that kind of number except to say thank you. I'm grateful we can provide these kinds of programs and resources and hope to continue creating and providing them for you. I'm recording the last few episodes of the podcast for this season with incredible experts like Dr. Ariel Schwartz and Ian Morgan-Cron, and I've already started recording sessions for our annual summit coming in January with guests like Pete Enns, Monica DiCristina, and more, and I can't wait to share them with you soon. In the meantime, we're trying to close out the year on a strong note. Giving Tuesday is coming on December 2nd, and we are hoping to raise $7,000 in one-time donations by the end of the year and $3,100 in recurring monthly donations. Last year, believe it or not, it took only 55 people to help us raise over $10,000. To me, that is just kind of crazy and incredible. And this year, we're hoping that a few more of you will help to lighten that load for others and enable us to continue doing this important work. We get just about 1,000 downloads a week on average right here on the podcast. If there are just 125 of you who are listening, who might be able to help us by clicking on the link in the show notes to set up a monthly donation, it would truly make all the difference in the world for us. I'll try not to confuse you with too many numbers, but you can look over on our Instagram for a breakdown of how that might look. Maybe you can support us at $100 a month, or maybe it's $10 a month, or maybe it's a one-time gift of $5 a month. I recognize that for some of you, it doesn't sound like much, and for others, $10 a month would come as a sacrifice, and I get it. And truly, every dollar counts. We're not asking for sacrificial giving here. We're not a church, and I'm not asking for a tithe or trying to use scripture to manipulate your wallet. What I am asking is for you to join us in our mission to provide practical resources for recovery from and safeguarding against spiritual abuse. If you have benefited from this podcast, consider giving to support the podcast. A recent review from Monica DiCristina says, "A thoughtful, helpful, insightful podcast. In a world full of fast, this podcast brings nuance, space, time, and intentionality. Brilliant questions. Highly recommend." Thank you so much, Monica. And Flapjack LC shared, "This podcast talks about tough things, but does so in a way that makes you feel seen, hopeful, and more at peace with your past and present." It costs us about $89 a month just to produce, host, and post our podcast. Consider your donation as a way to help us to continue doing this work in a sustainable way. Maybe you're one of the 100 individuals who have completed our Through cohort, which is probably our most impactful program. More than half of our applicants request a scholarship, and over the last 3 years, we have said yes to every single person who asks and provided over $18,000 in scholarships. I'm so proud and grateful to be able to offer these scholarships, and it's largely thanks to our donors that we can do so. One of our recent cohort alumni had this to say: "The Broken to Beloved cohort provided validation, education, and language to some of my life's most painful experiences. I went from feeling like I had to prove the pain of my story to having deep compassion for all I walked through. My experience in the cohort was one of the elements that truly kept my heart open to faith and community. For anyone who has walked through spiritual abuse or struggles to have faith in the church, I highly recommend participating in this cohort. If you're interested, you can go online to our website and join the waitlist today. It costs $399 to join the cohort, and if you set up a gift of just $33.25 a month, that would cover the cost of one future cohort member every single year. The annual summit is our biggest event each year, and it brings together over 20 experts, authors, and therapists and more to help us answer the question, now what? Over the past few years of offering the summit, here are a few of the things that you've had to say about it. I have found it very helpful. I learned more in one session than I learned in 10 years of therapy. I'm truly grateful, and it came to me exactly when I needed it. Another person said, this summit couldn't have come at a more perfect time for me. The sessions revealed to me a way forward, the encouragement to keep showing up for myself, keep asking questions, have patience, grace, and gentleness with myself, and to continue chasing the light and beauty that I know Jesus is. I was so impressed by the way you hosted each person featured, orchestrating and weaving such beautiful, difficult, honest, and inspiring conversations. Thank you for doing this work and making this available to so many. You are so welcome, and I'm so glad that we're able to do the work. Producing the summit each year is a huge job, and it's just part of the big work that I do, along with a very small volunteer team each year. And in the interest of transparency, about 60% of our expenses goes to my salary. And for a small organization like ours with me as the sole employee, the programs don't run without me, and I can't continue to create and run them without your help. I know this is a lot of numbers, and I know that while some of you may love and appreciate them, others of you have already gone cross-eyed and fuzzy-eared a long time ago. So thank you for sticking with me so far. In the end, I'm not just asking for your donations as a crude call for money, even though that is true. What I am asking is for you to partner with me in our mission to provide practical resources for recovery from and safeguarding against spiritual abuse. I'm asking from the personal experience of how resources like these saved and changed my own life, and how much I believe in this work and hold on to the hope that it's making a difference in yours. Consider joining our mission by clicking the link in the show notes or by going to brokentobeloved.org/support to set up a monthly or one-time donation today. As a 501c3, all donations are tax deductible, and I know that many of you wait until the end of the year to give like this. If you'd like to set up a donor-advised fund, you can always contact us at info@brokentobeloved.org to request the needed information. Thank you so much for being here and being part of our community. I'm truly grateful for you. Next time, we'll be talking with Perry Reed about spiritual bypassing and closing out this year's season with a few more excellent episodes that I can't wait to share with you. Subscribe or follow the show to get new episodes automatically. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a rating and review or share with your friends. It truly helps us to grow and continue providing quality content for you. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to listen. I hope it's been helpful. Here's to moving toward healing and wholeness together. I'll see you next time.